A lot of people have been asking me, Mommy, when will your book be out? And my answer was soon and very soon. And guess what? It is out. It is out. Things you need to know before saying yes, I do. Things you need to know before saying yes, I do. That is Mommy. That is Counselor Good News Ogechukwu, aka Settlement of Peace, about the author. So there are more which we send all over the state. Now, as a young lady, you want to get married. Before you get married, ask question. Love is not marriage. Love no be marriage. There are more things in marriage than love. There are things you will not take even if you love your husband to the core. Yeah. And there are things you will not take even if you love your wife to the core. That is why I said love is not marriage. There are more things you need to know in marriage before saying yes, I do. There are more ingredients you need to add for you to make a delicious rice or soup or anything at all. In marriage, do you have those ingredients? In marriage, can you cook with those ingredients? In marriage, can you manage those ingredients? In marriage, can you accept those ingredients before saying, yes, I do? If you get married to a man or to a woman who cannot forgive you, my dear, it's an error. They said experience is the best teacher. In marriage, if you cannot forgive your partner, my dear, don't even think of getting married. In marriage, if you're going to use your past, his past, her past, to judge her present, my dear, don't even think of getting married. In marriage, if she give birth finish for you and her breasts fall like slippers, can you still suck that breast? If you cannot, don't even try to enter marriage. Those are the ingredients you need to know. More to that. In marriage, when your husband is down financially, are you there? Are you ready to say, baby, I have some amount, take, let me support you? In marriage, can you? If you cannot, don't get married. Marriage is not sugar and butter, but marriage can be sugar and butter when you involve God in it. Before you enter into marriage with anybody, check his or her family. If they do not accept you as a wife, my dear, bust off and just go. Dust your ass, dust your feet, and go. You don't need to beg a man to love you or a woman to love you. God has created us to be appreciated by anybody or everybody. It depends who and who. Sometimes I receive calls from my daughters and my sons that, Mama, how can I get a rightful man or a woman? When you meet a man the first date or the first time, nobody will tell you. You feel it in you. Everybody have spirits. So, in them, the good and the bad, they speak to us. I remember when I met someone, I felt something in me. Something spoke to me that, yes, this is it. Akbatoi, like it's like it was not easy, because I know myself. And since then till now, it is all about peace and not pieces. It's all about joy. It is all about, in fact, blessing upon blessing. Why? Because I read myself. Why? Because I understood myself. When you are married once, it is a mistake. When you are out, relax, cross-check before you go in again. Marriage is one of the sweetest things that God gives to us. Sweetest thing that God gives to us to enjoy. In marriage, when you bracket it, under that marriage, you see what they call love, sex, harmony, joy. You see everything there. When you write the word marriage, column under it. If you do not put God first in your marriage, my dear, it is not going to work. When God said yes, nobody can say no. A proverb said, destiny can be delayed but can never be denied. Do not allow anyone to look down on you. Do not allow anyone to mock you. Believe that you can do it when you get married, or believe that you can do it even as you're single before you get married. Whatever vision you have, even if your husband is killing your vision, do not kill it. Say to yourself that I can be and I will be who God wants me to be. Don't marry a man who will kill your vision or a woman who will kill your vision. Because your number one supporter should be your husband or your wife. Your number one supporter should be your husband or your wife. If your husband cannot support your wife, my dear, just if I don't even count them in whatever you're doing again, let them go. Let them go. Because when they start calling people, you are not going with him or her. He is not going with you, and he's not going with him or you. You are going alone. You are fighting alone. It is your race. Keep on going. Sometimes I said, who am I that the Lord has shown mercy to? But if you are open to God, you involve him first, my dear, everything will be added unto you. God is a God that never fails. God is a great God. More and more books are coming. More and more books are coming. This one is things you need to know before saying yes, I do. And the next book online will be Sex and Marriage. Sometimes people get married without even enjoying their marriage. Not only sex. They don't enjoy their husband. They don't enjoy the peace. They don't enjoy anything at all. They live like for how will I even call this? What language will I use? They live as if all hope is lost for them in their marriage. Do not allow anyone to force you to marry who you don't want to marry. Yes. Marry who is ready to fight with you. Who is ready to do what? Push you. I always thank God for this particular person. When you have a man that pushes you, when you have a man that said, baby, you can do it. Baby, I believe you can do it. Baby, you can go far. Honey, I believe you can be like that lady. You can, my dear, you will make it. You will make it. Yeah. But whereby you don't even have someone who's going to push you, Who's gonna ginger you? Like my it is a problem. So relax and get a copy. It is just this one, just 2,000 naira for this one. Just 2K for this one. Why through email is 1.5? You can do it. One thing I believe is that if you have a husband, if you have a husband who have the same vision with you, but then give God praise. Or even if he does not have the same vision with you, but he loves what you do and he loves God and he does not listen to people, my dear, you will go far. Don't marry a man that listens to people. Because let me say something. If your husband listens to people too much, my dear, your marriage will scatter. Yes, everybody have histories, but it is in the past. When you are born again, or when you come out that yes, you've given your life to Christ, let him forget about the past and accept it for who you are now, and he will see the change and the blessing that will flow in that marriage. But whereby the man have ears to people, gossipers, it cannot go well. I remain your humble mommy, Mommy Good News or Tittle. Okay, I love you. I repeat again, Settlement of Peace, Mommy Good News Ogechukwu. You can also call me on or WhatsApp me 090-6411-4594. Do not forget, before you marry anybody, before you say yes I do, before you say yes I did to any man or any woman, you need to do what? Read this book. Read this book. When you read it, there are more. When you read it, you will understood and understand more about marriage. God bless you and thank you so much. I love you all and God loves you.